Good evening, boys and girls. I just wanted to check in with you tonight. I'm getting ready to head to bed, but before I do, I wanted to talk to you about our dream book, and I wanted to read it to you quickly because I know you've been reading it in class. And so I'm going to read it to you today, and we're just going to talk in just a couple of minutes before I head off to bed about this book. And so I really love this book. I love the pictures that are in it and all the bright colors, and most of all, I like to think about what the word dream means. So there's many words for dream. We're going to talk about the meanings that the book talks about and that your teachers probably have already talked to you about, but there's different meanings for the word dream. It's a multiple meaning word. So one meaning is if you have a series of thoughts or images or emotions when you're sleeping. So all of us have probably had a dream before when you go to sleep. So that's a dream. Also, to think of something wonderful or beautiful. Maybe you're just daydreaming and you're you're asleep, but you're thinking about something wonderful or beautiful, like maybe going to the ocean, or maybe a beautiful day when it's fall outside and all the leaves are falling around you and just the breeze is blowing, and just dreaming off, thinking about something wonderful. Also, a dream is a fantasy created by your imagination while you're awake. So maybe you're thinking of wanting to do something special, like go out up in a hot air balloon or do something like that, just something fun that you've not done before. Also, a dream is a cherished desire or wish for the future. So maybe you're dreaming about becoming something when you grow up. I hope you are. So if you want to be a fireman or a doctor, or maybe you want to be a construction worker or something like that, those are dreams. Those are things you think about that you want to be. And then also a dream is a fantastic but unrealistic hope, a strong aspiration or goal, and a sense of meaning that fills your mind and makes your feet dance and stirs your soul to soar. So it's something that when we think about it, it makes us really want to do it. It sounds like something a lot of fun, and dreaming, sometimes it takes a lot of work and sometimes it's just something that we can relax and do. But today I'm going to talk to you about, briefly before we start, just setting a goal for yourself this year. Just think about this year. So it's kind of short term. I'm not asking you to think about what you want to be when you grow up. I just want you to think about what you want to do this year at school. Do you want to stay out of trouble? That would be a good goal to have. Do you want to make good grades? Do you want to make new friends? Do you want to learn something new? Maybe that you do not know how to do and you want your teacher to show you something, or you want to be a part of a group, say Bible club or the singing group with Miss Jinkerson, or maybe work really hard on your reading counts points. Those are all goals that you can set for yourself. Maybe you want to learn to cross the monkey bars. Are those out on the playground? I don't even know. But maybe you want to learn to swing that you haven't learned, maybe first and second graders, or third and fourth graders. Maybe you want to learn how to shoot hoops out on the basketball court. So these are all goals that you can have for yourself. And so just be thinking about that and what you can learn to do this year. Set some goals for yourself. Maybe you want to improve in math or improve in reading. And so those are things your teacher will be talking about with you. But goals are good, and we want to strive to do our best to reach those. Okay, so we're going to start the book now. It's called Dream. And this book is beautifully illustrated by Susan Bosak, and she also wrote the book. So she's the author. So she is the author and the illustrator. Okay, A Tale of Wonder, Wisdom, and Wishes. And Dream is narrated by an old star. And so I'm going to show you a picture of the old star that narrates the book, if I can find it. Here he is. So there is the old star. Okay, so just be thinking about that as I read the book to you tonight. Okay, Dream. So the first page here is a picture of a baby, if you can see. A baby in a crib, okay? And here's the book. Once long ago, when all the stars were born, I was a baby, and you were a baby too at one time, okay? My favorite color was yellow, the color of the sun that peeked in my window in the morning. When you're a baby, You emerge from a cozy little world to reach out and wonder. You smile, you gurgle, and you fuss and you cry. And you get fed, and you need changing, and you sleep and you dream. Okay, we're going to take a step and a couple years forward out of being a baby. Are you ready for this? Whoosh. So now we're a toddler. Okay, you can see in the picture that a toddler, and many of you, if you have brothers and sisters who are smaller than you, they're about 2 to 3 years old. Okay, so they're bigger and they're getting into a little mischief. Okay, sometimes they do things they shouldn't do, but they have lots and lots of fun while they do it. When my legs began to make me go places, my favorite colors were bright, like rip-roaring red, which you can see that's the color in the book. There's a whole world to explore. Watching bubbles burst in your bath, tasting honey on toast, smelling every single flower in the garden, listening to laughter and thunder, touching your mother's face and your very own toes, which is what the girl's doing in the book. Okay? Then we go from that stage of life to whoosh, we get a little bigger, okay? So now we're probably 7, 8 years old, okay? As I got bigger, my favorite colors were those of a rainbow, like the violet arc across the sky, so real, I could almost reach up and touch it. There's a whole world to imagine. Castles in your backyard, pumpkins transformed into gilded carriages, fairy friends who play with you all day, monsters that crouch in dark corners at night, wishes you make on stars. So these are all things we imagine. They're not real, but they're sure fun to dream about. Okay? And we're going to go to the next stage of life. Are you ready for this? Whoosh. Next stage. When I became a teenager, many of you, if you have older brothers and sisters, you'll know what a teenager is. They're about 16 years old, 17 years old. I liked blue. Everyone likes blue. There's a whole world to figure out. You think about finally growing up, who you are, what's important, where you're going. So by the time you're a teenager, you're thinking about, what do I want to do here in the next few years? Do I want to become a construction worker or a doctor or a fireman, or do I want to go in the army, or what would I like to do to help others and to help myself? Where are you going? Just like I said, why are you going there? When is the right time? How is it all going to fit together? And you think about it, having a good time along the way. And you can see this is all a twisted, mangled, fun mess, okay, because it's different choices that you make. You can see the twisted rope here, it talks about all the different angles that you can take, or all the different paths that you can take as you choose what you want to do, okay, in life. Whoosh! Now we're to the next stage in life. So then, just like your parents, you grow up, okay? You grow up and you're young and you're strong. Your favorite colors are simple black and white. It was easy to tell yes from no. There's a whole world to conquer in front of you, and you know exactly what you want. To make your own way, to be okay, to belong, to know things, to be you, and to make your mark on the world. Because you want to do something special, right? You want to dream about doing something big. You want to do something special, so you want to make a difference for others. Dream a dream with me and all that came before. So that means there's so many people that have gone before us that are older than you, and they're doing great things, which are going to help set the path for you to do great things. Your teachers have done wonderful things, so they're helping you find the path so that you can do great things. And then you're going to help set the path for your younger brothers or sisters and other children that are much younger than you. You're going to be helping set the path for them so that they can do great things, okay? Next page. Whoosh. Great men and great women, some famous, but most not. Many, many, many have done great things, okay, boys and girls? We have so many that on your book, when your teacher reads this book, So many that have done great things. Some are presidents, some that have done great things for people that if they wouldn't have stepped up and have created these things, we wouldn't have them today. For one, electricity, which was created for us. Technologies and different things, computers, Chromebooks, TVs, all of these wonderful things. Visits to the moon that our astronauts have done that have brought back all kinds of interesting facts for us. So all of these things, when your teacher reads your book, you'll be able to talk about some of those things, okay? Great ideas, the impossible made possible. So you could be someone that could do those things, okay? I went into the library the other day and we had a student that had created something new. And was being very innovative in his thinking. And he is in 3rd grade. He knows who I'm talking about, but he had made something from his teacher. It was really impressive. So any of us can make new things. We can create new things. You just have to know and you have to dream. You have to know that you can do it. Great hopes and joys, fears and sorrows, and all the living in between. Because boys and girls, this is the thing. Sometimes life's not easy and things happen. And we learn from the things that maybe are hard that we go through in life. We learn from those and it makes us a better person. It makes us stronger. And so just something to think about, that things aren't always going to be perfect in life, but it's all in what we do with those difficult times that makes us who we are, okay? We get up and we keep walking, one foot in front of the other. But as the days became years, that spun by like simple black and white world turned gray, the color of dismal gray. Because again, sometimes things in life aren't always wonderful, bright colors, rainbows, and butterflies. Sometimes it's kind of dark. Sometimes things aren't wonderful. Sometimes we cry. Sometimes we have sadness. But through those times, we learn to work through our problems, which make us a better person. Okay, and we can help others work through their problems too. Okay, by caring. You hear so many voices say, no way. They say you're just dreaming, or to yourself, you say things weren't supposed to be this way, and you get tired, or maybe confused, or even scared. Maybe there's just too much, too big, too long, and it's just too hard. All you want to do is hide your head under the covers of your bed, and you just want to give up, okay? We can't do that. We can have those times where we feel down or we feel discouraged, but we have to get up and we have to keep trying until we reach our goal. And sometimes we have to reset our mind and we have to think up new strategies or new plans to reach our goal. And we have to keep moving forward, okay? When it's like that, it is very gray, gray, gray. I don't like the gray. Something then begins to happen. It will always happen if you're looking. It might be a smile, a wink, or a nod from someone you don't even know. It might be a hug from someone who loves you. It might be a word or an idea carried on the wind from others. Or it might be a little nudge from deep inside you saying, get up, keep trying. And then you understand, the secret to dreaming a dream, that is. So we have to keep going. We have to keep helping others. We have to keep moving forward to reach our dreams. So I was older and strong once again. My favorite color was green, the color of go and the color of grow. I understood that the world at its best is green. Dreams grow like seeds. They need to take root, then stretch toward the sun. They grow slowly. They must be tended to, and sometimes a gray day gives them just the rain they need. There's something else too. So I want you to look at this picture. This is a picture of a tree, a person that is a tree, representing a tree, but she's growing, right? So all of that starts with a seed. And then as she goes through those difficult times in life, those seeds begin to bloom with water, right? That's how plants grow. And through all of the things she's going through in her life and reaching her dreams, she's growing because she's went through difficult times, right? The person in the book, she's gone through difficult times, so she's growing. This character is growing, and their character is building because of those times that they went through, good and bad, right? And look how beautiful the tree is now. But look, there's all kinds of helpers along the way, people that have gone before us and people who are still coming up behind us, because we all work as one. That's how dreams are met. I understood that to grow a dream, you need more than the one I was. You need the belief of childhood, the do of youth, and the think of experience. You need all three. There's the wisdom to fill a tooth, simple and not so simple all at once. Believe, do, and think. So, dream a dream with me. Now I am very old, and there's the star. Remember, he's the one telling the story. My favorite color? Yellow. The color of the billion stars that sparkle in the night sky. I have dreamed a lifetime of dreams, and I reached many of them. Not all, but many. Many also changed along the way. What I have most are fine memories. When you're as old as I am, you still dream dreams, but they're different. Mostly they're wishes for those who follow. So all of those that are coming up behind you, that you care about, you want to have wonderful dreams as well, and you want them to be successful. And we all work as one to make that happen. Dream a dream with me and all that comes after. Look up, up into those billion sparkling stars. What dreams do you find? Little dreams or big dreams? Each a hope looking for a life to make it real? A life like yours. Dream bigger with everything around you, with everything before and after you, with everything that is you. Dream a dream, your very own dream. And that is the end of the dream book. So I want to encourage you this year, we're going to focus on right now, I want you to think about a goal, a dream that you have for this year. And you can think about other dreams that you have in life. You can think about a dream maybe you have for your family, for your younger siblings, brothers and sisters, maybe a dream you have for your friends. But right now, I want you to think about a dream that you have for yourself for this year. What are your goals for this year, and what's a specific goal that you have for this year? I want you to think about that. Boys and girls, I love you, and you guys have a great day today.